Outfox the Fox video. We are in open. We are live streaming. We have 4 passenger missions to complete. Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Security.
Good lord.
Taking heat damage.
Alright. Apparently I'm a little close to the star. What's up, babe?
Don't go into the star, it burns.
Should you do what? That's up to you. It's going to showcase your craftsmanship. You make whatever the hell you want. Make them to the best of your ability. And don't take 9 months to make one.
Take 8.5.
Take a deep breath and blow it out your ass. Damn it.
But you're streaming.
You can tell
I
someone to
see
vote up
trees of green,
Kind of.
red roses too.
A rated G.
I see 'em blue
I mean, it's fucking rated G.
for me and you.
There's no systems in the bubble that are under civil unrest. Are you
Drive
kidding me?
charging.
Wait.
Got me some energy drink in case the inevitable happens.
You got some energy drink?
Let's try it.
Oh man.
What kind of energy drink you got?
Venom. Black Mamba.
Temperature critical.
Never heard of it before.
They're the best in the world, man. They do not sponsor me. I wish they would. If they sponsored me, I would be a very happy individual.
I don't know. Cocaine worked pretty well for me to stay up all night.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cocaine works for like 15 to 20 minutes. What the hell? The hell kind of cocaine you
dose.
snorting, man?
No. They're like, you just do. Here. Oh, there. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dude, I used to be a dealer.
Oh, then you remember the good old days. Hey man, let's get an 8-ball and last us all night. 15 seconds later, we need more cocaine.
Exactly.
You know,
It depends on how heavily it's cut.
Mission critical message.
I don't know. I'm gonna miss
Fuel scooping.
9-inch.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This stuff I got right here is pretty bad for a while. Then I stumbled across one guy when
The
you
Order
hate off
of
him.
Mobius.
You damn near need a bloody hammer in order to break it up. It's fantastic stuff.
I used to belong to the Order of Mobius.
Like in game?
What is that? Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Is it kind of like when you listen to Moby?
What is?
Negative. It
Why,
is
you
not
got-
like listening
got
to
someone
Moby.
targeted?
I thought Moby
You
was
got
short for
someone targeted
Mobius.
from there?
No, I'm in the system.
What do you call Batman and Robin after they get run over by a steamroller? Flatman and Ribbon.
How you doing, Veritech? All right. Here's a joke for the stream. This is for Tiger to try to figure out. You ready for this, Tiger?
Okay.
What do you call Batman and Robin after they get run over by a steamroller?
Squashed birds?
Flat Man and Ribbon.
Ah.
Those kind of bad and then by like dad joke statements.
flat man. Oh man. $16, $15, $14.
You know, they used to have like about 11 systems that belonged to the Order of Mobius. It was the what's their name? That faction, the dogs, something
Mission
dogs.
objective complete.
You know,
Frameshift drive
what
charging.
was their name? No, it was the dogs. Something.
German Shepherds? Rottweilers?
A player faction?
I don't know, I'm just guessing what dogs now. It's like
No, it was
blood dogs,
they
red
weren't-
dogs.
No, they weren't named after the breed.
One. Taking heat damage.
Prairie dog.
They did heavy BGS on them. Took them out of every single system. And pretty much all the players like just rage quit. It was sad. I was like, wow. They wouldn't fight back or nothing. I was like, you guys are pathetic.
At this rate, it's going to take me 36 days to get there.
Trying to cook yourself by jumping,
Is there really a
Fox.
difference between what a
Man,
mining fixed laser
I have
fixed
some
and what a
shy,
mining laser turret
timid
can
passengers that do not want to be scanned. So,
do? Yo,
what's
is there a
up?
difference between mining lasers when it comes to turreted or fixed?
Damage-wise, turreted are for multi-crew.
Alright, so they won't actually gimbal at all. Oh, they do the same damage anyway.
Yep.
The only real difference in my case is it's about $9 grand in expense difference.
Are you in game, Veritech? Or you just watch? Oh, you're just watching. You're just creeping today.
He likes to watch. Mhm.
He likes to watch. I'm in Exios. You know where Exios is?
I sure do. I used to keep ships in Exios.
Well, I have passenger missions. I think I'm gonna have to come back to this.
Was grinding at Dad's
3
Hope for a
of
while,
4
but
of
got
my
bored.
passengers want to come here. You got bored, huh? I can't possibly imagine getting bored grinding at Dav's Hope. Have you ever watched my videos at Dav's Hope? None of them are more than an hour. I don't think I've one time in my life I think I stayed out there and grinded for 2 hours, but I think it was because there was PvP in it and I was being chased by a python. He was trying to destroy my SRV.
Righty, I've got my plan.
Does the game still crash when you have more than 2 SRVs on the planet?
No. They actually did
They
fix
fixed
that one.
Wow, that's a shocker.
I know, right? They
I
fixed
know. So
something.
when are we gonna have a race? We should have a race.
There
Aw.
was one last Sunday. I told you about it.
Oh,
Did you not go?
did you? Oh, you did not tell me about no dang race.
You're
You told me
fired.
about-
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you're fired.
He told
You're
me
fired.
about it. I wanted to go.
I posted
Well, I
it
got
in. I posted it in our in 2 communities on our Discord. I posted it in Squadron chat.
Oh,
I even
well,
put
don't
a Squadron
have your
message.
Access to your community wall.
I really wanted
Why
to
You
go.
don't have access to our
but I got
community.
sick with the flu.
No, you didn't invite me, buddy.
Are you sure?
Are you?
You're not in you're not in exploratory sites.
Yeah, that one? You posted on that one? I didn't see it in that one.
Oh,
Well,
so I'm
maybe
pretty
you
sure I put it in
should
exploratory sites.
I thought that was for like pictures only.
It is.
So, in other words, he doesn't look at them.
I do.
But what guy
Well,
doesn't
there,
like
sometimes there's discussion that takes place. I might have accidentally replied to a picture and put it in there instead of putting it on the board. That may have been my mistake. I don't know.
Sweet.
It's very possible. So I say, but exploratory sites.
He's fired.
It's for exploration sites, and not just exploration sites. It's for just pretty sites in Elite Dangerous. I mean, you can be in the bubble in a combat ship and just happen to come around a planet at just that perfect moment and catch that awesome sunrise. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right?
you don't have to be way the hell out in the black to get awesome pictures. There are plenty of gorgeous pictures right in the bubble.
Okay.
Someone posted a picture of binary planetary rings, I think today, and I commented. I said, binary planetary rings, ... Gorgeous system. And then I put my picture of when I was there, you know.
I have a question.
No questions for you.
Rock Fumarole. Am I gonna have to land for this?
How much do you love me, Fox?
I love you. What do you want?
I need a sandwich, Peggy.
What?
No, I'm not being lazy. I just
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I need to put my hair ties for
Why
my
am I
first
8
day
kilometers away from this?
together, so I need a small sandwich.
Was that down on the
See,
planet?
8 kilometers away from your baggie.
Holy crap!
It's in
I
the
just
kitchen. I'm in the
wow! I dropped in without glide.
My feet hurt really bad. Hurts to stand for even hurt as hell. Hell, they hurt not standing. I don't understand. Been on my feet too long today.
She been working it.
I have bad feet. I need surgery.
Holy shnikes, Batman!
The only way I know how to describe it is it looks like I have 2 ankles on the inside of my foot and I walk on the bottom one. My feet are flat to the ground. I have no arch whatsoever and I walk on the insides of my feet, so the bone that is underneath my ankle is actually what I walk on.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't remember what they called it. Fallen arch, negative arch.
They called it a fallen arch.
Temperature critical.
It's fallen. I don't have an arch, period. It does not exist.
Yeah, most
You
flat
know-
feet still have an ankle. She actually walks on her ankle where, you know where your arch is, her ankle actually touches the ground.
Yeah.
What?
Like the,
Yes.
like you know how you see the ankle bump on the inside of your foot? Like
Yeah, it's on the
above
ankle.
your arch.
That's called your ankle.
Yeah, I have another ankle type looking bump on the bottom of my foot. Underneath my ankle. It literally looks like I have 2 ankles on the inside of my feet. I walk on the bottom one. You know the
I'll be damned. I found a peanut. hotspot.
regular image for like a footprint in water, you know, like you walking on concrete, you can see your footprint.
Right?
Walking on
Instead
pain.
of the
Whoa.
instead of the
sunshine.
She's walking on.
I'm
She's walking on pain.
yeah. Instead of it going
Don't it
inward
feel good?
like a normal arch does, my foot actually touches the entirety of the bottom of my foot touches the ground.
That's a pretty
and
sight
it
right
actually
there.
sticks out.
Especially with the ships interdicting each other over there.
But you work a job on your feet all day.
No, they put me back on layoff because of my feet, actually.
On layoff? What department is that?
Exactly.
That's where they send you home. and say you're a liability. You can't work here anymore.
I don't know. I didn't know that layoff was actually a department. I'm sorry.
No, I was laid off and they called me back to work.
Oh, you were laid off.
They told, when they called me back to work, they told me I would work in the same spot as they put me the last time. So I said, yeah, sure, I was okay with that spot. I know how to do that spot, and they let me sit down. So, you know, that spot's fine for me. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then when I got there, they put me in a completely different spot where I was on my feet almost the entire fucking time. And it's an 8-hour shift, not a 6-hour, which is what I was used to. And they also had me put on machines where I had to constantly push and like drilling in a screw every 10, not even 10 seconds, every 5 seconds with a drill, which hurt my chest plate. I have a cracked chest plate. So even when I wasn't standing, I was hurting my chest. And then when I was standing, I was hurting my feet. So I went to HR and I asked them if I could be put on positions where I only sit down, because I can deal with my chest pain. It's been there since I was like 15 years old. I'm used to that. Well, my feet have been there, you know, been like that all my life, but they've gotten worse as I've gotten older. And I asked them if, you know, I could have a sitting down spot. And then they asked me why. And I told them why. Because of my feet, and I explained to them. I was wearing flip-flops when I talked to the woman, and I even let her look at my foot, you know, standing up. And she's like, oh, well, you go home and rest for today, and I'll call you tomorrow and let me know if I've got, because I also asked if I could be put on a 16-hour shift, which is 2 days a week instead of 3 days a week, because I could still afford the bills, you know, and everything with that amount of hours. So she's like, and I'll let you know if I find a 16-hour shift for you, and you just go rest for today. I was like, okay, thanks, you know, and then I went home, and she called me the next day, and she goes, we're just going to put you back on layoff and until the factory shuts down. So you don't have to worry about coming in anymore.
Right, that's nice.
Yeah. I said, I even called her back, and I was like, can I ask why? You know, because I was totally asking to be moved, not to be put back on layoff. She's like, I know, but we can't have you falling or having some kind of injury before we shut down.
It's because usually when places are shut down, people will take that as an opportunity to get on a workman's comp claim and claim a paycheck for the rest of their life. Not saying you would.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but that they're covering their own ass, which I understand, but it still sucks. I guess I'll go get a sandwich, Baggy.
What?
Frameshift drive charging.
Babe, I am live streaming. I can't just drift off into space. I have got passengers that don't want scanned.
Okay.
I can't just chill at a visitor beacon and get scanned.
We're fine, babe.
Engage. Engage. Set the course. Of course, my dear.
Only reason I'm not kicking you out of this room right now, Cat, is because you're not growling at me. Second you start, I'm slamming that fucking door in your face, woman.
I don't know what her deal is, but she has been being pretty mean to Laura lately.
I don't know what her fucking problem is. It's like, you're a woman, and you get him, and he won't do anything to me. I want kittens. And it's like, I can't fucking help you, bitch.
Babe!
What?
Stream!
Oh, sorry. I can't
What'd she do
freaking
wrong?
help you, Cat.
What did she say wrong?
She knows
I
what
was
she
cussing.
fucking said, man.
I'm a sailor. Sorry.
Wait, you said, but it could have been cussing because you just said fuck.
Doesn't matter.
I cuss a lot. And if it's like...
I've
the
already
whole
told her
stream is
multiple
full of
times
cussing.
that if she was going to continue to have this type of language when I'm trying to live stream, that I was going to start muting her for the live streams.
Yeah.
But you just dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah,
It's-
which means I'm going to have to edit it out.
Big one.
Oh.
Big one.
You dang whippersnappers.
Have you ever watched Angry Joe?
Angry Joe.
Yes.
The cartoon?
No,
No,
the
he's just
YouTuber.
a YouTuber.
Yes.
He drops F-bombs every now and then, and that's okay. However, if you drop multiple explicatives in a short period of time, that becomes a problem.
So is it because your stream is rated like
No, he's trying to be monetized.
so well, there's lots of people that monetize that are vulgar.
Yeah.
I thought you said to mark your stuff mature.
What?
Like you have a mature rating on your channel.
You can, but it's easier to get sponsors if you don't have a mature rating on your channel.
General audience.
Yeah, so I say being able to have a general audience is a lot easier to monetize than having a rated R or a TVMA.
Oh, I'm not that bad.
Landing gear deployed.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna make 2 teddy bears to send to a YouTuber that I am subscribed to.
So what does that name mean? LWOLO face.
His name is Wolface. Wolf Ace. He's a wolf
Hold
and
on.
he is an
I
ace.
could have swore I seen an L there. L?
Yeah, it's L Wolf.
Oh,
but,
wolf.
you know.
Oh, okay.
Lone Wolf Ace.
Oh, lone face. Okay. I got it.
You found them by
I
myself.
understand.
Wolf because lone wolf, why not? And Ace because
Why
I
not?
normally
Is
Let
it-
them get
is
one
it
last
just-
look.
Is it just me or is
Helen
Wolf,
Keller, I'm talking to you.
really quiet?
Oh. Kirby.
To make another teddy bear.
I am at set.
Wow. Are you still over there near Exios? I'm like.
No, I just left Exios.
I'm going to Cardia. I won't be too far from you. Of course, I will be in my own crowd. I still won't be too far from you.
I was about to say, don't divulge your location.
Wow, have they done something with the Cargo Olympics? Or
Yeah, they don't kill you anymore. Sorry.
but they seem to be making different noises and moving fast as hell.
Oh yeah, it's like a metallic clinking sound when it hits.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
may
they're
have
not-
changed it a little bit. That's probably why the game crashed when you would use them after the update.
Well, no. Before the update, every once in a while I get the random blue screen, and whenever they'd bring a piece of ore to my ship, they'd always damage my shields a little bit, which is the reason why they want to
They'll
make
always
sure I have
damage
a
your
shield.
shields. That forces you to
But they're
have
not
shields.
now.
Otherwise, if you have armor, well, then drop your shields and see if it damages your armor when they bring it back. Because it used to. It would destroy your ship.
It's not anymore.
Did you drop your shields to find out?
Yes,
Okay.
they're not hurting anything.
Incoming mission critical message.
Maybe they made them slightly smarter.
Well, I think what was funny is, so when I would do all that void opal mining, they would hurt my shields when I was mining ores. But if I was just in the same ship, and almost, and I was trying to collect engineering stuff from wrecked ships, whenever they'd collect materials, not ores, but just materials for engineering, in that case they would never, they'd never damage my shields then. The only time they'd ever damage my shields in my hull is when I was mining.
Tourist site
Oh,
First Interstellar
ores.
Colony? Okay, yeah, we're going to that one. Shit, there's 2 tourist sites, like side by side. Governor Santorini's Governor Santorini's assassination and the First Interstellar Colony. Wow. There's also ecological loss, alien transgressions, and federal accord.
Sulfur.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, there's 5 tourist sites at one station.
Dude, I just got sulfur in space.
Yeah.
Off
Yeah,
an
that'll
asteroid.
happen. Yeah, that happens,
I
man.
thought you only got sulfur on planets.
Uh-uh.
No.
You will always get 2 to 4 random materials at the end of every asteroid right before it's depleted.
Huh.
I see a blast blaze. It'd be
That'd
funny
be
as hell if he
so
decided to come and stream snipe me. Like, you dick!
Guess what happened to Laura? The lurker respawned dead in a different location. So I still got to freaking search him and get my stuff as is.
Awesome.
Wait, that was like a couple hours ago, wasn't it?
Man, I was in the other room finding yarn and
Mission
making
objective.
decisions. You know.
Flight assist off.
And there was subsurface paint.
Frameshift
Get your
drive
goal?
charging.
Maybe it was. No, I got like 2 more to go. I might hit it here.
3, 2, 1.
There's this.
Nobody's tried to scan me yet. See, the cool thing about anyone trying to scan me is I don't have heat sinks on this ship just to make it interesting.
Temperature critical.
Hey, Rev.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm looking at my navigation panel, right? And I actually have blank spaces. It has a mark that something's there.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive
Did you ever
supercharged.
see that?
Negative.
Where it's
I would guess it's because your nav panel is probably not loading all the way.
Warning.
Huh.
Frameshift drive operating
got me a
beyond
trophy.
safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
We like trophies.
Oh yeah. Bow bow. Chicka chicka. Beautiful. Blank. Rain, I can't open that right now because it'll close the screen.
No, I know. I know. You can look at it later.
Fuel scooping.
You can look at it. You can touch it.
No.
Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow.
Don't eat.
One of my
I
favorite ones
don't
for
want to
Al
eat
Pacino.
it.
Yeah, he did great there. Devil's Advocate. God, I love that movie.
Oh, I know a lot of people's like, oh, that movie's horrible. I can't,
He's a
you know what? I
sick,
love that movie.
sadistic prick!
No, I'm not.
I mean, he made that whole movie. Charlize Theron was hot in it too.
I started to say, Charlize Theron did well. She really did well with her character.
She was good in it too, but I mean, just every scene with Al Pacino. Where does he fuck? Sorry, everywhere. I know you gotta edit that out. I'm sorry, but
Warning. Temperature critical.
No, you're just quoting the movie, man. Nothing wrong with movie quotes. You could probably watch that movie on YouTube, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's only a problem with it if Laura says it.
Vanity. Definitely my favorite.
Still there, Veritech?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I don't care what anybody says. Scarface wasn't really that good.
Frameshift drive charging.
It really wasn't.
No,
I
no.
wasn't a fan of Scarface myself, but it
No,
was
for
it
how
was one
young
of
he
his
was.
earlier movies.
Yeah, he was doing good for how early he was in it, but like when you
Well,
compare
you
stuff
say
like
that, but
uh,
did you watch him in Godfather?
No, I couldn't make it.
He was so timid. He was so timid in that movie. I loved it. I've never seen him play that role again.
See, but then when I compare that to like Heat or Scent of a Woman.
I loved him in Heat, bro. Loved him in
I
Heat.
loved it. Scent of a Woman, he was really good too.
Scent of a Woman was good. Yes, it was.
Especially when he was driving that car, that was hilarious. Oh, I love that scene. But still, like, Devil's Advocate stuck out in my mind for years. I'm a fan of man!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Uh-oh. Veritech left. Where's Veritech? Veritech.
Alright, I got the stupid panite.
Honey, are you?
I'm about to dock at certain terminal now. I'm gonna load up on a bunch of, we don't really use any module, hardeners, do we? It's just
What?
all armor.
Oh, you're still here.
Oh, you
I thought you left, man.
oh.
I was feeling all insecure and shit.
Rev.
Yeah, what's up?
So this build that I'm going to start working on, I'm getting ready to head to the engineer now. I figured I'd go ahead and load up on my optional internal hull stuff, my
Right.
optional internal armors. Do you really put any module stuff on there, or is it just hull?
We definitely want module stuff.
All right.
But your I already gave you the build. You have 3 module reinforcements. You have a size 3D module reinforcement, a size 1D module reinforcement, and a size 1E module reinforcement.
You went through so much stuff so fast. I was having trouble keeping up.
You should have told me I'd have live streamed it for you so you could sit there and play it over and over and over again.
I don't watch streams.
It wouldn't have been a stream by the time you got to it. It would have been a video.
I didn't think of that. Man, I got a 2-digit IQ, and that first digit is 2, with 2 brain cells fighting over which one is going to be the winner. Last one standing.
Get him, Lydia. Get him.
But you're a fan of man.
Flight assist.
But at least I'm still smarter than Lydia.
I always give Lady a tiara
You died.
Tiara.
I did not.
or a crown, whatever.
Means we're better than you. Biatch.
Damn right, it's better than yours.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dragon Soul has been absorbed. Yourself.
Always put her in ebony armor, I think. Is it ebony armor? I think so.
Ready to engage.
My tiara.
3, 2, 1.
So Veritech, you playing a different game right now, or what?
Temperature critical.
Damn.
Fuel scooping.
What kind of system name is that?
No, just surfing the web.
Surfing the web, man.
Making my way downtown.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Heard from your brother lately? I think I was in the apartment, so it's been 2 months since your brother came to stay with you that I know of.
Fuels.
I didn't do myself any favors with this damn fuel scoop. I mean,
On the optional internal armor pieces, you can't. There's only one modification you can make to them, right? You can't actually do like the experimental effects on them, can you?
yes, you can.
Never mind.
The module reinforcement or the hull reinforcement?
Module.
Module, no, you can't engineer them at all.
You can't.
No, you cannot engineer them.
Okay. Alright, so I don't need to take it. So
That's why you're
outfit
getting
my
a
ship.
3D, a 1D, and a 1E.
Well, that's why I'm trying to outfit my ship before I go to the engineer, and go ahead and stock up on all the everything that I need, so that way I can just engineer it all right then and there and be done with it.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright,
Fuels.
so just bring a bunch of hull reinforcement packages and engineer when I get there. Right?
Come again?
Just grab a bunch of hull reinforcement packages and engineer them when I get there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Got some Wawa worlds. Grief. A lot of stuff here. Signals detected. 50? 50? Bruh.
And then after this, I gotta head to the shield engineer.
Making my way downtown.
But you can't engineer shield banks, can you?
Yes.
Oh my.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Dude, you can engineer ECMs on this game. You can engineer fuel scoops. Fuel scoops!
Oh my goodness. Why? Come on, man. This is like the 7th system I've been to that has no high grade
Aw.
missions.
And
Bastards.
I need to find some place that's got. I'm not gonna need any class
Making my way
7
downtown.
hull reinforcements, am I?
You're not gonna need what?
Class 7 hull reinforcements.
You can't get a class 7. The largest hull reinforcement you can get is a 5.
Okay. How many of those do you think I should have?
On my Corvette, everything size 5 and lower is hull reinforcement except for the module reinforcement. So every other slot. Six and above is shields, 5 and below is armor.
Alright, so there's 4, 5 slots. So 2 of them are hull. You said every other one?
Not every other one. When you say every other, are you referring to like skip one? Or are you saying like every other one as in the rest of them?
So basically all 4 of the class 5
Armor.
optional internal are hull reinforcement.
Hull
packages.
reinforcement, yes.
Oh bloody hell! This place doesn't have level 5. All they got is 4. It's got 5 nearby.
And then it exploded. There it is.
6 of them have shields. What the hell do you run in shields? Are you running that many shield banks?
Who?
You.
On my vet? Yeah.
Yeah, you said 6 of them, everything is shields.
Yep.
So what are you running, like a class 7 generator?
I have a size 7 prismatic shield. Then I have 2 size 7A cell banks, and then I have, I think it's 3 6s, isn't it?
2.
2 6s, yeah.
So how many
2
heat
6
sinks do you
Bs. I use Bs on mine because you get the 1 extra charge.
So why? How many heat sinks? Like when you gotta hit your shield banks, do you hit all 4 of those at the same time?
No, I use them one at a time, and I do not use heat sinks. The way I have them engineered, my ship does not overheat when I pop a cell bank.
Interesting. And you don't use fighters at all.
I took the fighter off of my ship because of the bugs, but if they fix the bugs, I'll probably wind up putting one back on it.
Would you put it in a 5 slot or a 6 slot?
I'd put it in a 6. I'd drop one of the banks. And usually I do drop one of the banks for travel and put a fuel scoop in it.
So in this case, you drop the 2 6s for a fuel scoop and a fighter?
If I was going to run a fighter, yes. But if I was going to run a fighter, I would not be running a fuel scoop because I'd be fighting.
Right.
I would drop one of the cell banks for it.
Okay.
Mission objective complete. Flight assist off.
Making my way downtown. I can get there without stopping for fuel.
And one of the 4s.
It's a hard run.
And one of the 4s was for module reinforcement, right?
Do what now? No.
One of the 4s was module.
No.
1, 2, 3. I think you listed 3 of them. I think
One of the
3,
3s and both of the 1s.
There's only 1 3.
I only said 1
And
3.
And there's only 1 1.
You told me there was 2.
No, there's 2,
Wait, that was Radicus. That was Radicus.
what was I saying?
Then put a 1D in your 1.
For module.
Yep.
A 3 for the
Module.
And
D.
then 4 is hull, 5,
All hull.
5, hull. Okay. I got it now. Mostly. Kind of. I'll forget in 5 minutes. What am I forgetting?
Boy, is that a heavy ship.
You're going to want it when you go up against somebody with phasing sequence. Which, in conflict zones, all of your spec ops run phasing sequence. And if you're going to be using it for conflict zones, you're going to want plenty of hull to take down the spec ops and not have to jump out because they drop your hull.
Warning.
But he got mad. He was like, my ship is awesome. He said, they can't touch my shields, they can't touch my shields. And all of a sudden I tell him, I was like, you need to wake out, bro. He's like, what do you mean? I said, you need to wake out now. He looks and he was like, holy shit. He's like 3% armor.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, he wasn't paying attention to the other little boss.
No, he was just saying, my shields are still good, so I'm good. Because he uses the head look, so he's looking
I'm
up a
king
lot.
of the world. Pop.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
I should have just left two. I'm so lonely.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Every dream that you
Dream is a wish your heart makes.
Warning.
When
Frameshift
you're
drive operating
fast
beyond safety limits.
asleep.
Alright, you
Frameshift
seem like
drive
you are gonna put me to
supercharged.
sleep.
What?
He was
Warning.
singing
Frameshift drive
softly and
operating
gently.
beyond safety
That
limits.
you wish will come true. What, kitty? Every time I sing, the cat comes running up to me like something's wrong.
Maybe you really are like a Disney princess, man. Go sing outside. Tell me if birds come to
Why I gotta be a Disney princess?
you. Because that's the only scene where like animals come to you when you sing. Have you
Thinking
said every
real
time
hard
you
to see if
sing,
there was ever a
you're-
prince.
If you sing out, I will say, if you said every time you sing your wife come running to you, I could say, okay, then I guess you could be a Disney prince, because every time they sing, a beautiful woman comes to them.
The closest you get is Aladdin.
Frameshift drive
What
charging.
you talking about, man? Laura and I are Beauty and
The
the
monkey?
Beast. Have you not? You need to watch a couple of my vlogs that show both of us. You see me and then you see her, and you're like, what?
Why is he with her? Is that what
Right?
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mean to bring this back up. I don't, but it was funny. Fox had a job interview at this welding place, and the freaking HR woman literally asked me if he hit me over the head with something
Fuel slipping.
or something like that. I don't remember what she said.
If
Do you
hit
remember?
Fox over the head?
Yeah, that was
Fuel
her name. Her name wasn't Leanne. It was
It started with an L. Lauren?
Lena?
no.
Lana?
Laura?
LaQuisha?
I thought it was Lauren.
It might be Leanne. I think it
Lakeitha?
was Leanne.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. Or Lorraine?
Lorraine. It was Lorraine. That was it.
Lorraine. It's close, yeah. What did she say? Do you remember? Because I just looked at her, like with this look on my face, like, did you really just fucking freaking...
Well, no. The thing was, she pulled her aside when I wasn't around, so she wasn't. It wasn't like an in passing joke. She straight up asked her, you know, what she's like, what do you see in that guy? Like, when she was private,
She
and
goes,
then when I
"He's
walked
got a
up on the
big,
conversation, she's like, what,
fat-"
did he hit you over the head with something?
He's like, yeah, it's a big fat. Oh, I gotta go now. Bye.
But seriously, I was like, really, lady?
Oh, she didn't deny it. There you go, Rev.
I could not believe she would say that. I was like,
So no
I
one
was blown away
decided to
how
try to
rude
come
she
and
was.
kill the fox during these passenger missions. Which, I don't know about the viewers. I mean, I've been on the edge of my seat the entire time, just waiting for someone to show up and blow me up. But, looks like I get a freebie on this one. They gave me a pass. I waited till prime Elite Dangerous hours to do this. It was roughly 11 p.m. Central Standard Time when we started, and we're going to be finishing up just before midnight Central Standard Time.
Why is it in these settlement games, whenever they ask you to bring back food, they will never accept dead humans?
Wolf, I forgot you were even here, man. We've been talking all racists and shit.
Have you?
No,
I haven't
not
noticed
really.
Racism is funny.
It is funny. It really is. Like, I can't stop making jokes about Asian people.
That makes you racist, man. I love Asian people. I ain't seen an Asian person yet that didn't make me smile. Usually I'm eating, but that has no bearing on the conversation.
It's squinty eyes.
I've never met an
Squinty
Asian that
eyes.
wasn't
I don't know
high.
anything about squinty eyes. I do know about freaking fantabulous uses of sugar in food, though.
Never met an Asian that didn't look high.
Really? Really? How dare you just racist bomb my stream like that?
Oh, it's not racist.
What a man.
You ought to
it's
be
America,
ashamed
right
of
to free
myself.
speech.
Tribe engaged.
What?
Right. Either all of it's okay or none of it's okay.
None of it's okay. That's the whole point. It's like,
Damn it.
bruh, there's nothing racial about saying every time I see an Asian I'm eating. It just means I eat a lot of Oriental food. I love Oriental food.
He does. So
But
do I.
but then that's kind of racist thing. Like the only people that serve Oriental food are Asians. What, a Mexican can't open like an Asian restaurant?
Oh,
No!
Have you ever eaten
No,
their
you
food?
can't.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Why not?
What if?
Because
Well,
then it's
disgusting.
not good.
That's right. It's disgusting.
Does anybody want to see a Mexican Asian? This sounds really interesting.
A Mexicasian. No.
Actually, one of the best sushi places I love going to, and the chef isn't even from Japan, but he is one of the best sushi chefs I've ever had.
Well, I'm right there with you. One of the best sushi chefs I've ever eaten from. Actually got to know the guy. I used to bring him Thai food from a different restaurant. But one of the best
I love-
sushi chefs I've ever met
Thai tea.
was Korean.
Oh, so is this dude. He's South Korean.
Yes, he was South Korean.
Oh,
It was
I love,
great,
I love
dude.
Thai tea,
It was
though.
absolutely great. I love Thai
tea is
food.
so good.
Screw some Thai tea. I want some. I like Thai food. The hotter it is, the better.
Wait, the hotter it is.
You know you
on the
can
way
get
in or on the
high
way
off
out?
of food. I found that out.
Yes,
And I have one of my exes.
you can
damn
get
near-
high off of food, and without it being an edible THC product.
One of my exes. We were eating sushi
It
one night.
was
And this
so
one guy was.
spicy, it really messed with me. Like, I
There
was
was this-
like, why?
There was this one night we were eating some amazing sushi because they had like they brought in at the restaurant I used to go to, they brought in a guy who used to do culinary school, and he just kept giving us free rolls because he was just experimenting and stuff.
Yep.
And it was so good, and we had an absolute great time, and the girl I was dating at the time, we didn't even make it home before she was like, pull over behind the grocery store. Why? Just do it. Okay. Like, I need to go to that restaurant more often.
Is Elite Dangerous safe to play?
Ugh.
Hey Fox, is Elite Dangerous safe to play?
Is Elite Dangerous safe to play? Did you not watch my video?
Hey, listen, I barely get enough time to watch YouTube. I'm either A, at school, B, asleep, or C, I'm playing a game, which means I got no time to watch videos.
Well, I thought you were actually commenting on the video because the title of the video is Elite safe to play?
Oh, yeah, I did watch that.
No, I'm curious.
But I
Is
was
it
on the
safe to
bus,
play?
and everyone was yelling like normal, so I was barely hearing anything.
Is it safe to play?
Babe, can you fill this water bottle up with some water?
As soon as I end this stream.
Never mind.
Dream is
Did you just deny a request to help someone stay hydrated?
No. I said as soon as I end this stream.
Oh, fair enough.
And we
Never
delivered
mind.
our passengers safely. They were actually happy. I didn't have any complaints that time. Didn't have to stop and rescue anyone.
I want to file a complaint.
No stream snipers today, which is cool by me. I just made a quick, short video of passenger missions. Got to see a few sites. Nothing major. Thanks for watching.